On a day like today, the British Army's Light Role Training Centre in Nanyuki would have been a beehive of activity as the United Kingdom celebrates the Armed Forces Day 2020, a day set aside to honour the military community. But COVID-19 has put all that on hold.
We paused the training activity in March. We sent home the 600 troops that were here to conduct an exercise.
Must be switched off within 15 meters.
This has also disrupted the support that the British Army provides to members of the Kenya Defence Forces before they deploy to Somalia as part of the AMISOM mission. One of Al-Shabaab's favourite tactics is the use of improvised explosive devices, also known as IEDs, and counter-terrorism training like this, which ordinarily would have been taking place at the Humanitarian Peace Support School in Embakasi, is indefinitely on hold.
I know that the United Kingdom Secretary of State for Defence has recently spoken to his counterpart here and assuring her of his strong support for that partnership, and he's charged his officials back in the United Kingdom with coming up with a series of new proposals, innovative solutions to help the British government to really focus its support on that shared threat of countering Al-Shabaab.
As the world slowly begins to reopen in the absence of a vaccine, how will armies around the world deploy whilst keeping social distancing and all the other COVID-19 regulations?
COVID-free flights, where individuals have undertaken 14 days quarantine before they get on the flight and they move in a sanitised manner onto the aircraft and then they deploy overseas. Or the Royal Air Force has established protocols for dirty flights, where people would get on, perhaps they've had a COVID test the day before they get on the flight, but then they would travel to their destination and then they would undertake 14 days quarantine in a sanitised environment.
Under the 2016 UK-Kenya Cooperation Agreement, at least 5,000 British soldiers trained together with 1,500 Kenyan infantrymen annually. But in 2020, COVID-19 is the bigger crisis.
So our doctors and medics that are based in Nanyuki have been working with the county leadership to help create a containment facility at the Nanyuki Showground. As well as that, British troops have been supporting the food distribution programme that the county has been involved with.
Their current mission is to support the local community weather the disruption brought about by the coronavirus pandemic. Wahiga Mwaura, Citizen TV.